But Cassime, come with me. As Bree mentioned, the vendors, a big part of this. This is Holly with Cowgirl Kettle Corn. Holly, I know it's been a busy weekend. How would you describe the last few days out here?
It's been awesome. I mean, the whole city comes together for one of the biggest events here in the city, and we've had an awesome weekend. It's been hot. People have been thirsty. They've been drinking lemonade. In the morning here, we got hot coffee for everybody. So
you mentioned the lemonade. Cassime, let's give them a look at what's going on here. You can see those are lemons being sliced right here, right, Holly?
We start with a whole lemon in every cup.
So tell me about how things have gone. I mean, being a vendor, it's a lot of work that goes into this, but how special is this event for you guys?
You know, it's so special because not only do we get to be vendors, we get to be a part of the event. We get to see all the balloons as if we're just right out there with everyone.
That holiday weekend, Labor Day liftoff. Well, this is the last drone show of the year. Pretty amazing to see. The 11-minute show is actually the first of its kind for the event's 47-year history. So if you're headed out, keep your eyes peeled to the sky. We'll be right back.
Ever ice castles, LED lights, and a slide have arrived. We're going to tell you everything you can expect from this attraction.
Well, Rob, it was quite a slippery drive here in Pueblo. Just getting to where we're standing now in front of US 50 behind me, the roads actually got a lot worse the further south we went from the Springs. We couldn't see the Pikes Peak Raceway on our way south, and it has been pouring snow here over the last couple of hours. Every road very, very slippery. You can see behind me, traffic is moving okay right now on US 50, but there are a lot of slick spots. You're going to need to take a lot of extra time in the Pueblo area.
A shelter in place because of a standoff at an apartment complex in Colorado Springs is now lifted. A wanted man, you see here, peacefully surrendered to Colorado Springs police. It happened at the Fountain Terrace Apartments on the southeast side of the city. It's on East Fountain Boulevard and Shelton Road. We do not know what that man was wanted for, but thankfully, everything ended peacefully.
Alex, thanks. 6 people out of their homes after a fire at an apartment complex in Colorado Springs. Happened about 9:30 this morning at the Grandview Apartments off Pikes Peak Avenue east of Memorial Park. The Colorado Springs Fire Department says 4 units were damaged. Nobody was hurt. 5 pets also displaced. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Springs, over 40 students from District 11 made their way to Mark Twain Elementary in this weather to participate in the annual chess tournament. For some, elementary age might be a little young to get started in chess. Might seem that way, but organizers tell us no, there are a lot of benefits to practicing this mental sport at an early age. They say that kids develop critical thinking skills that teaches them to think ahead of difficult situations. Today's tournament, part of a group effort to staff average chess competitions 3 times a year. Alan?
And who knows, maybe
the governor also visited the Fuel and Iron Food Hall in Pueblo earlier today. It's the first food hall of its kind in Pueblo, giving chefs and entrepreneurs a place to launch startups at a low cost. It opened in an historic building that was previously vacant. Governor Polis presented them with the Hart Award for historic preservation.
Veterans and community members honored the life and legacy of a businessman from Colorado City who died earlier this year. The Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 7305, held a renaming ceremony this afternoon to name the post in honor of Fred Edelman. Edelman was murdered back in February in a shooting at a grocery store in Pueblo. The Missouri native served in the Special Forces during the Vietnam War and then later retired from the Colorado Army National Guard as a lieutenant colonel. Many of his brothers in arms came to pay their respects at today's ceremony. Edelman was active at the post, serving as its most recent commander when he died.
Special Forces guys kind of hang together regardless. We're a family. We're a family all our own. And once we're in it, we're always in it. It's a family.
Businessman went above and beyond to help a church in his community in Old Colorado City today. We're told he was dropping off his son at West Middle School in Old Colorado City this morning. William Pine then noticed a massive tree had fallen right onto a building. He then learned that building belonged to a church. As the owner of a landscaping business, he offered to remove the tree for free.
So I wanted to help out, so I pulled over and I knocked on the doors and I found somebody and I told them I'll be right back. And we're here cutting the tree down and we're not charging them.
Oh, that's great. He said if you do see a tree or power line down, do not try to remove it on your own. Call the property owner or your power company.
Our photojournalist Cassime Joseph was there this morning capturing the sights and sounds of this event.
door gunner on the helicopters. Vietnam, 68, 69, last big Tet offensive they had. I got hit, had 72 days left, and have no regrets, would do it again in a minute. Today is a day that salutes all veterans, past, present, and just a big honor, an honor for all veterans, and a day of remembrance for the ones that are no longer with us. And I salute them all.
Honoring those who went before us and who are serving today.
Veterans Day means to me is showing the respect to all those who have served and are retired and all the people who haven't came home. Thank you for all you do for our school.
Cassime Joseph with that report. The engines are rumbling in Pueblo today as the 38th annual Rocky Mountain Street Rod Nationals are underway. That event kicked off this morning with a parade through the home of heroes. News 5's photojournalist Cassime Joseph shows us what this event means to the community.
What's going on today? This is the annual parade we have every Friday during the Rocky Mountain Street Rod Nationals. We have a 100-car limit, and we're escorted by the police down through Elizabeth and on down through the middle of town and into the back gate of the fairgrounds. It's a real treat for the kids and stuff along the way. A lot of the cars are throwing candy and stuff for the kids, and it's a real good time for them, good time for us.
I have with me is a 1984 GMC Sierra Classic with a nice 350 small block in it. What I like about the car show is sometimes you get to see like nice vehicles with like big blowers sticking out the hood and all that.
What I enjoy about this event is it's definitely once a year where a lot of my family gets to come together. It's where we get to see unique cars, but we also get to reconnect with other people that have been part of this car community, and even just bring people from, literally the person we talked to earlier is up in Aurora where my family's from, and just seeing them come out to this event means a lot.